Okay. A quick recap. Before we just do so, did you have and are you okay? You're able to get some understanding of what version control system is and how it works, and with respect to Git and GitHub. How was yesterday's session? Hope it's not a full download approach for you. Okay. Are you able to follow?
I understood a little bit. I think,
Hmm.
yeah, just a little bit. I think there are parts that I don't fully understand, but
Okay. Yeah. So when yesterday we just understood the concepts, again, I'll just run through quickly now. If you want me to address some things which is not clear, please let me know. Okay.
oh,
So just do a quick recap of what we did yesterday so that it refreshes what we learned. Okay. So uh, the whole lesson is about version control system, where software code is kept in a repository. Okay, when in terms of a product being developed, there could be component files, there could be modules, sub modules. Each module could have different code components. They all need to have a release, and at the time of release you have a version. I mean, or you create a version as you build the code and then make a release. Okay, so the release mechanism is controlled in terms of versions. So we have what's called version control systems, and Git is a version control system. Okay, so in a version control system, you create a repository. Okay, in Git, you create a repository and then you maintain all the code or the modules and the various code and the files containing the code into that repository as version 1.0 or any version number which you want to choose. Okay. And the whole process of putting that file into the version control system is called checking in, and then you can check out. Okay, here it's called push and pull. Okay, you check in and check out that code. So why? Because when you check in, it stores that version in this version control system in the repository. Okay, so when you check in, it stores that file or the code into the repository in Git. Okay, and inside your project you might have multiple files. Each file will have a version, and you just check in into the version control, check into Git. Okay, and you create a local master. Okay, master repository. Okay, and that master, the version control system in that case is in your laptop. Okay, in your desktop. So when that goes, I mean, you could increase, modify, the next version can be checked in. You could still maintain everything in your local machine, but since it is not fully safe there, because as we all know, the computer could crash and you could be having some maybe a virus affect this, and the whole source control, the source code uh, just gets damaged. So then you prefer to keep it in a remote repository. And for that purpose, we have a collaboration platform at the remote location called GitHub, where you could create an account. And when you create an account, inside you could create a remote repository. So that way, the code from the local repository can be um, pushed to the remote repository, a push from the local repository to the remote repository. Okay. So when we create a file, okay, the first time we will do so, okay, in a sample file called main.py in a local project, in any Python project, you will have some file. So in this example, we'll create a main.py, and when we call that check in, what we're going to do is we're going to add that file to the local repository, okay? And then for the first version, after you add, you have to do a commit, okay? You do a commit. So that's a commit. So that's one thing, okay? So that's going to be with the commit, you give a description like initial version and probably put it as 1.0, okay? And that's 1.0 of your code. And thereon you can go ahead and add new functions, new features and things like that. Again, we saw things like at the second task, we saw that, okay, some files like secret.py, we don't want to put to repository. Typically should be local to your, the project area. And let's say you don't want to share something to the repository, that could be put in git ignore. Okay, so that was the second task we did, or we reviewed. We did a walkthrough, right? So then the third, so that file is probably having passwords, and then when you do that commit, this file is not going to go into the local repository, okay, because it's listed in a git ignore file. So the git version control system will ignore that file from committing to local repository. Further down the third task, what we saw was branching, okay? So here is, okay, let's start with part one. You could contribute to open source system, where we saw that there is the repository is maintained by some software configuration manager, and you can completely copy that down here to what's called a fork. Okay, so you fork that repository to a local, and once you modify and you want to submit some changes, then you submit a pull request, and this software configuration manager reviews a pull request and merges it to the main version. So the main version is the master is here, and the clone of that master is in a local repository through a fork. Okay. Now, when you collaborate within a project, these could be your own team members inside an open source project or any other project inside the organization. You have the concept where the main, maybe it's a common file. Okay, the main.py is here, and you want to you want to build or enhance a version or feature of that particular module or submodule. Okay, for example, a loan management system from a bank is maintained, and inside you want to build some gold loan feature and enhance the current version of, enhance the current program to add or enrich additional features. Okay, so then from that main, you don't directly change in that main location, because the main is the most topmost copy or the most true copy of the software you are keeping. Okay, and so it requires that you branch out. So that files branch out comes in your own branch you're working. You can build that feature that doesn't affect the main, and so here in the local branch, which you might call it as a development branch, or it could be called as in the case of a support engineer, he could be just copying that from the main. He could create a branch called bug fix branch, and he might be fixing one or two bugs on the previous version of the software and then making a release. So each of these developers can work in their own branch, and they can merge to the master, okay, or the main branch. Okay, so branching is like a tree. Okay, there is a main branch, and then there is your own branches like development branch and bug fix branch. And so people can, the original software doesn't get modified until you merge to that same file. And when you merge, when let's say there is a merge happening, there could be conflicts. Okay, and such conflicts can be resolved with the software configuration manager. Okay, so that's inside a project. So to showcase that, here is, I mean, fork and merge conflicts. Master is here. You have branch. When you create a branch, and here is you are adding one feature. Okay, you are again adding another feature here in the different branch, and when these two branches merge. Okay, this branch and this is a merge icon. When you merge, it creates a new master and a new version. Okay, so that's having both the features. So this is how branching and merging works. And of course, if there are conflicts, the new master, you have version which can show the difference in code, and you can take one version which is into the master. Thereby, once the conflict is resolved, you can take a single version forward. Okay, so that's merging from the branches and resolving conflicts. In reality, this is how it looks. It's much like different engineers, developers working together, pushing code. Yeah, they are pulling code, working in development, pushing, and what to say, from the master, there is a local feature 2 branch, feature 1 branch, and finally they push the code and initiate a pull request um, to to merge the code by the software configuration manager. Okay, so this is how open source development people do fork of the whole code base, work and a branch, and then later initiate a pull request. The pull request goes to somebody who is commonly maintaining that code as a configuration manager, and finally merging into the master or the main branch. Branching from the master. Okay, so the main .py is here. The version went one side, there is some fixes happening. Another side, the next version is the new feature is getting added. They all can be merged, and then it gets released. So branching from the master is shown here for a certain code component. Here in this case, a bug fix is in a branch, and then that is merged. Here is an example of the master is on a certain version, minor change 1.0 to 1.1, major change is 2.0, and so on. Okay, and support fixes are done in a branch. You can see this is a branch, and here are some features of that bugs which are fixed, and that branch has got 1.1.1 because it took from this code base, and finally then this has to be merged, and the merge is okay. It will have the new bug fix into the system, or if it has some conflicts, it has to be resolved by the software configuration manager. Okay. Okay, so that's a quick recap of what we did, and then we came here. There are 3 tasks here. One, we're going to create a project. Okay, and okay, let me zoom this up a bit. Yeah, hope you can see my screen. Create a project with welcome script. It will have, when you say welcome script, there is a main.py, okay, with some hello, print hi, and like that, print hi, like that. And that's a default script which is going to be created inside a regular project. Now we can modify it by changing something. Okay, we'll see that I'm changing a single quote to a double quote in a print high. Notice the file name, it turns yellow, and then you add to the local repository. So first step is you create a local repository and save the changes. Okay, so we'll see that as the first task. And then inside you commit this file, you add this file and then commit. Okay, so you add this file to local and then commit means this file goes into the version control system. This file goes into Git. And so here in in Pycharm, this file slightly changes the color to gray. So then we will next see how you create a remote repository. So then in GitHub, I have this account, okay, and then you log in to GitHub and create a remote repository, give it some name. Here I've given Marco Polo as a repository. And what you can do is from Pycharm, you can right click and push the local repository to the remote origin master to remote. So this pushes the code from our project main.py into the remote repository. Okay, and the remote repository can be seen with this. Okay, so that's our first task. We'll do that in this session. Then the second task is we'll have an ignore file, git ignore. So when you commit, I would be adding one project. I'll be adding a new file called secret.py, and inside the secret.py we'll have a password, a simple password equal to some 1 2 3 4 5 like that, and add. When we commit this to commit a project to this repository, okay, when we commit, it will ignore this secret.py because secret.py is added inside the git ignore file. Okay, there is a standard git ignore file. The files you put into that would be ignored when you commit. When you commit the code, okay, and then this would be there is because I added a password. So inside my main.py, in main.py include this line from secret import password. Secret is a separate file, so we have to use that. It's another file. In Python, typically you write from the file name. Then there is a single variable password equal to 1 2 3 4 5. So from secret import the variable, and then the variable can be used in terms of connection or a login to a database or something like that. So passwords are never written directly. So this is one approach, and this approach, this file is not pushed to the master repository. So when you push this main to the master, only the main goes, the secret.py does not get checked in. Okay, because git ignore is having an entry called secret.py. So this is going to be the second task. And the third task would be we branch from the origin master is your main repository or the master repository. Okay, you can branch out from the master into a separate branch. In this case, I name it development, and make changes and then merge to master. So then that's what we are doing as third task here. Create a development branch, commit, and add a function here. So that means we are simulating some development activity, adding a function, and then commit inside the development branch. So when you commit inside the development branch, that function is not changed in the master branch, the main branch. Okay, and think of it like there is a main branch as a bank, and there is a small bank in a local branch like that. So now modify the add function to modify the so in the development branch, some more development is happening. I'm modifying the add function inside the main.py. The main.py, I created an add function. So the return value was initially a plus b, and now I'm changing to a minus b. And now when I modify, you will see that the main.py color changes to blue. Okay, and then to at one point you are finished testing, everything is looking good. I want to merge to the master. So there is an option to update the master. When you check out the master, is a link to make it active, and you right click, and in the main.py from the development branch, right click and choose merge to master will come, and that will merge to the master. Okay, so when you merge to master, that updates the master in the local repository only. Everything is local. So finally, you have to push those changes to the remote. You say push to remote origin master. Everything is, all these tasks are done in a visual manner, okay, using Pycharm. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. Okay, this is the local, this is the remote. Okay, and this is the main.py we will be working with. And this is the secret py which I was talking. There is a git ignore here. When you put an entry, that file is ignored. Okay, so these are the activities. When we started off yesterday, there is a project. If you right click, go to local history and show history, all changes of that particular file is completely tracked here. Main.file is created. So git ignore got modified, and then the main got modified. All of that is tracked here. Okay, and you can see a side-by-side view. Yeah, keeping local history, show history. It shows what changed here. Okay, I right clicked on the local history. So then this was initial version before a certain timestamp, and this is the current version here. And these are the changes highlighted. Okay, so that's the walkthrough which I gave yesterday in a quick manner. Okay, so shall we start?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, mm, let me start. Okay, that's what I created. Let me start here. Yeah, your two options: project, new project, or project from version control. And if you created a remote, you could point to that repository here. Okay, like you could point to that repository URL. Git is a version control. There are other version control systems. This can be seen here, but in Pycharm, this is what we are using. Okay, so I'm pointing my repository to be in InfoSure dev VCS. So you can, okay, before we even start, let's go to even, okay, okay. So GitHub, let's not go that way. New project, okay. Yeah, so when you, okay, I will show you first. You don't do it at your end. File, I did file new project. Okay. Now I name a project. Simply, I'm going to give it some Git Pro 003. Okay, I'm just giving some name like that. And I'm pointing to a local folder. Create Git repository. Create welcome script. So these two options I'm keeping it selected. Of course, my Python interpreter is in pointing to this location. Do you see that? And I have a create button here. Okay, I click create. Then as soon as that happens, it's asking me whether I should do that in this window. Yes, I would say this window, then the earlier project goes off from the active window. So now what's happening, it's creating a local repository, a local project, and there is also a local repository being created. We chose option for welcome script, so you will get a main.py by default. That is the welcome script. So this is a welcome script. Okay, there is a default main.py. Okay, and yeah, since you see this git ignore, then there is a local repository being created here. Okay, the main.py is in blue color. Okay, just keep an observation. So can you, yeah, I will park here. Now please share your screen. I'll put it to multi-share, and I would like to see your screen. You can create the same step. Let me stop sharing. Yeah, okay. So here, go to the menu, hamburger menu on the top. Yeah, click on that. File, choose from, file, new project. Ah, wait, new project. Yeah, Python 3.12. Click on the checkbox, create Git repository. Choose the second checkbox as well. Create, no. Just hold on, patience. Click welcome script. So you put both the choices and change the name to some git hyphen pro hyphen 001. Okay. Now wait. Location is C dev. Okay. So that's where you're going to keep. You could keep that location. That's perfectly all right. Or you could even say there is one more subfolder. That's fine too. Okay. So let's leave it like that. Click create. Choose this window. If you could zoom up a bit, that would help. Press the control and zoom up. Roll the mouse wheel if it can zoom up slightly. Wait,
It's not allowing me to zoom
okay,
in.
it's currently doing something. So just let's see. It's creating the Git repository. It's creating the project. So it will just come back. Okay, so here is a welcome script. Okay, the project is on the, Git Pro 001. And you're all set. You can close that messages at the, it is not initiated. It init failed. Okay, now let's click on, sorry, um, on that main.py on the navigator. But you're getting some message, git init failed, no such file or exe. One moment. Where is that coming from? Okay, just try doing what I am asking you. Hold on. See, you're getting message git init failed. No such file git.exe cannot run git. Git is not installed. What is the blue hyperlink below the git is not installed?
Download and install.
Click on that. Let's see. Shouldn't, is it installing something?
Yes, it says downloading.
Okay, let's wait. We chose it from the menu and it should have done it by, if you get a installer pop-up message, just click OK and let it install. Yeah, it's now installing. Look at the bottom near the mouse. It shows installing dot dot dot. So it's installing Git. Just let it complete. It's downloading and installing Git. Okay, that should finish shortly. Meanwhile, I ask you to click on that gear icon on the right side, right top corner. Update available. Click, yeah, update Git. Just click on that update Git. And I think that's going on. Configure. Is that download finished? Install. Let's wait. It's showing installing something. So let's wait. It's downloading. So let it complete. Okay, did it complete? I think it completed, right? Try again with that gear icon. Update Git to 2.4.245, right? What is it doing? Downloading again. This cannot run Git. Click on that configure. Wait, it's downloading something. Okay, here Git is auto detected. Program files git command git.exe. Okay. Click. I think you just click OK. Just click OK. If something is in progress, just click OK and that pop up in settings right at the bottom. Correct. Yeah, click OK on that. What is the pop up? The message at the bottom of the screen? There is nothing, right? Okay, so let it be. I think it's still good. No, don't click anything there. Don't click anything there. Now come to main.py. Oh, okay, nothing has been changed. Okay, now hold on. Print hi, print f single quote hi, name single quote. Change that single quote after f to double quote. And similarly, after the name, put it to double quote. Now save the file. Go to file, the hamburger menu, save all. Here, below local history. So you just made some change in the file. Now right click on main.py on the navigator, this side on the left. On the left side, below venv, yeah, right click there and choose local history. Yeah, show history under local history. See, you made a change, right? So you are seeing on the print at line 9, it is highlighted. It is a single quote here and it's a double quote there. So before it took 9:40 a.m. That file is on the left and the current file is on the right. Okay, so it is tracking the changes, which is what is seen here. Close this local history window, the pop-up window. So you'll come to local history all the time. Okay, right click, know that you should be right clicking on main, go to local history and show history. Okay, so that will keep track of all the changes on the main.file. Now, I hope Git got installed properly, but yeah, so go to the menu on the, go to the file menu. Here you're seeing VCS on the after tools, no? Yeah. I hope create Git repository. Just click create Git repository there under Mercury repository. Yeah, click create Git repository. I hope it, yeah, choose that C dev, that should be okay. Yeah, C dev the project. Yeah, point to our project and click OK. Just click OK. Hopefully it is. Any messages on the bottom of the screen?
It said installed files here and then.
Okay. So now when we changed it, changed to red. Okay, so changes have happened. What we do, go back to the menu now on the top. Yeah, now the menu has changed to Git. You see earlier it was VCS. Do you see that? It has changed to Git and it has got all the commit, branch, merge and all that. Show Git log, or, so there are two ways to come. Either you can come through this menu to access all your commit, push and all that. And the bottom pane which I showed you, there is here a show Git log menu entry, right? In this menu, below the reset head, you see show Git log. You can click there to show that bottom pane. Yeah, or in this, okay, yeah, right now you go click there, I'll tell you. Yeah, the alternative, yeah, below reset head, show Git log. Yeah, click on that. So this is bringing up the log below. Okay, now the way to go to see the log here could be either this option where you go through the menu on the top, or you have the icon on the bottom left, right? The same branching icon is there, right? The Git icon. You click on that, it will turn on and turn off the bottom panel. Yeah, you get that? Very good. Yeah. So now, anytime you want to come to the panel, just click on this icon instead of the menu on the top. Okay. So then, yeah, the panel is here. Now you can see there is a local master. Okay. So that's your location of the local repository. It's called local master and it is active. And the card is on that. The head is on, that's the current branch. Okay. Now, okay, so now this main.py is there. Right click on the main.py, the red main.py. We're going to check in now. Okay, right click. Now go to Git here in this menu. Below, yeah, Git. And choose add here, the top of the menu. Yeah, choose add. Yeah, click on that. So we're going to add main. What happened? You choose add, it should pop up.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so then this will become green. And now again, likewise, go to right click on main, go to Git and commit file, the first top file, top. Yeah, commit file. Now it brought up another commit menu, okay, where you see on the top navigator, there is changes and main in green and a tick, okay. So that means this changed file is selected, okay, and now it is blinking on the bottom of the left pane, right? So there you say initial version, type two words, initial version, INITIAL, two words, INI, initial version. Okay, very good. And what else? It's showing a button commit at the bottom, right? So you have two buttons, commit and push. So commit, you can just commit. Okay, commit. It's using git username not defined. Pycharm, set and commit. Okay. Okay, choose set and commit. So okay, that's all. Email. Yeah, give your email. I think it's Gmail ID. You give your Gmail ID. What it might be, it's only committing to local. It doesn't need a remote. But keep your email ID. Copy this and keep it. Name also you put properly. Sriram, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Copy the email. Let's keep it in the memory. Yeah. Yeah. And say set and commit. Yeah. Okay. This would have committed. Now what you do is, okay, this is committed, I think. Okay. So go to, on the left, there is a folder icon next to the word commit. Click on that. The one grayed out below the folder icon is the commit. So it is showing the commit page. On the left navigator, shown icon of a folder. Click on the folder to get to the, no, on the top of the, yeah. So the two icons there, one, when you click folder, you get the project. The next one, click on the commit, it will show the commit pane. Yeah, like that. Okay. So now click back on the project folder. Okay. Now what has happened? Main has got committed. So right click on main.py, go to show or local history. Right click on main file. Yeah, you will be commonly doing that. So keep that in mind. Go to local history and show history because we committed, no? So then you see this in the history, it came change. You created main.py, then changed it, we changed what? We changed it to a quote, single quote to double quote, but then we committed the changes and called it initial version. Okay, so this is our initial version. Okay, now the contents are identical because the current and the before is all the same. Close this pop-up and click on the icon at the bottom left for the Git panel, the console. Yeah. Master, hold on. Master, and the right side in the center, you see initial version, Master Sriram 2 minutes ago. So this is our log in the Git log. Okay. So our first version is in the master. You might ask, where is this file? This file is on the local Explorer folder only. Okay. The version control system is maintained in the local, but you cannot see it. Okay. It's in some encrypted or it's not encrypted, it's there in some format inside the repository. So we have come this far. Okay, so we created initial version. Now the next step is to create a remote repository. Okay, so go to uh, the settings on the hamburger menu. That's click on the hamburger. Yeah, very good. Go to settings below, in the middle. Settings menu is in the middle. Yeah, correct. Yeah, click on that. Okay, so Git is there. Yeah, all fine. Now click on GitHub now. So this, click on GitHub on the left. Yeah, GitHub. So here we have to add an account. Okay, so we will click on that add account. Login via GitHub. Yeah, click on login via GitHub. Now what it's going to do is it's going to ask you to authorize. Now you need a couple of things. Okay, click authorize. You might have to keep a mobile phone because it'll issue your password and all that. Okay, so sign. Okay, you don't have an account here. So it's asking you to sign in. Hold on. Create an account. Go into, click on that. Create, right click and go to another pane. Yeah, it's welcoming you to GitHub. Enter your email. Yeah, go ahead, enter your copied email. Yeah, continue. Yeah, GitHub password. Create some new password. Keep track of this somewhere. Alphanumeric with special characters, upper and lower, at least one, or one alphabet upper, one alphabet lower. Yeah, that's cool. Write it down somewhere. You will come back to it all the time. For now, write it down in a separate notepad, or keep it on the right on your desk. Write it on a piece of paper at the moment or in a book. Okay. Okay, continue. Click. Yeah, put in your password. If you want to change it, continue. Yeah, click continue if you're done. Yeah, provide a username. Sriram dev is available. Sriram code is available. Or Sriram what, AR, something like that. Sriram, no. Simple name with an alphabet or a second part like dev or something like that would help. Sriram dev. Sriram dev. Not alt. Alt. Just try dev. Yeah, dev is available. Srira dev. Okay, that's okay. So continue. Keep that username written somewhere. Yeah. Continue. Yeah, that's okay. It's your username and password. Yeah, it's going to verify by sending a message to your account. Audio. Yeah, click verify. It might show some messages, images, and all that. Yeah. Until 1 and 3. Watch this. What is this happening? Use the arrows to change the number of objects until matches the left image. Yeah, go to, no, that's not matching, no? The next one. Keep going. No, keep going. Okay, that's good. Very complicated ones. Two. Yeah, the second one is good. I'm not seeing such a. So this will send a code to your email. So what you do is, mm, you will have to open your email account in another tab and enter. Yeah, open a Gmail another tab. Yeah. That code, note it down and just enter. It's going to copy this, or yeah, try pasting. Yeah. Username Srira hyphen dev. Or yeah, there it is. Oh, what is this pin? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, choose some options like student, just me. That's okay. Uh, Two things you want to do: start new project, uh, connect with other developers. Would have been fine. It's okay. Continue for free. Yeah. It's initializing a dashboard. Oh, okay. So there you got your GitHub account. It can be public or private, whatever you put out there. Yeah, it's your choice. There's a button called create repository. So just click on that. Create a new repository. Repository name, you could give some name, any name. It will suggest also some names, but give some interesting names like that. It's a repository name. Okay, like I gave Marco Polo or something like that. You can some name we can give. Okay, okay, snakes. Okay, okay. Try to refrain from ampersand. Yeah, just special character. That's fine. Yeah. Create a, yeah. So click create. So snakes and ladders. Fine. Okay. So now snakes and ladders is now okay. Now go back to click on home. So you see there is a menu there: code, issue, pull request, actions, projects, and all that. So click on the hamburger on the left. Click on home. Okay, it came there back again. Click on that repository. Yeah, click. Now what you have to do is scroll down. Here at the middle of the page, HTTPS GitHub Shrira Dev Snakes and Ladders, right? .git. Copy that whole thing. Copy that. Yeah. So this is how your public repository will look. You put it private or public, that's fine. But that repository is your remote repository. Okay. So then copy this, you copied that. Now come to our Pycharm tab. Yeah, now it's okay. It's already uh, trying to connect to where. Let's see. Or you can cancel this logging in for a moment. Close that window. Close that. Log into GitHub. Add account once again. Now authorize. At that time, it will ask you, hold on, authorize, no, not authorize JetBrains, authorize JetBrains. Okay, you are now authorizing this Pycharm. So click authorize JetBrains. Hold on, open up the repository. Yeah, no, the repositories is a down arrow, no? Click on that. Typically, read write access. Come back. We'll try to, or you scroll down. What is it showing? We'll have to point to, yeah, or authorize JetBrains. So it has to point to that specific repository. Authorize JetBrains. Click authorize JetBrains IDE. Let's see. That's not authorized. Close this tab. No, just close this tab. Snakes and ladders you copied. Come back to Pycharm. You copied snakes and ladders. There it came, no? Srira Dev, GitHub. How did it come now? So, yeah, now it is set to your user. Okay, I think it took some time. Clone Git repositories. I think clone Git repositories using SSH. Just click apply. Just click apply and OK. Yeah, that's okay. Just click OK. Go back to the Git icon on the bottom left, that branch icon. Click on that. It's not. Okay, just hold on. Right click, log into that, create a remote repository. Right click, push. Okay, now, okay, I got it. Okay, now right click on main on the navigator on the left. There's main.py, on the under the project. Right click on main now. Hold on. I was looking at. Do, Sriram, could you right click on main.py on the yeah. Now git. Hold on. Git push. Click choose push. Click define remote. Somehow it didn't take the remote. Choose master to define remote. The blue eye. Yeah. Click on that. Origin. Now paste from the URL. Completely paste that URL. You have copied. Yeah. Now this is what you have to do. Okay. GitHub Srira dev snakes ladders dot git. Click OK. So then you're defining the remote. Yeah. Click OK. Now Pycharm is under local master. You'll have a remote master. Yeah. And then it pushed. See now, initial version, it pushed master hyphen blue origin master, right? So this is pushed to origin master, and our project is on the right pane. Git pro 001 main.py. Click push. Click push. Hold on. See the remote came. No, hold on, hold on. On the left, you see. No, don't do anything there. On the left below local, yeah, expand that. Yeah, click on the arrow there. Yeah, you see now you have a local master, which is your local repository, and then you have remote origin master, and then that is your active. That's the remote master. So simply now you got the entire project code pushed to your GitHub. Now go to switch to that alternative GitHub screen on the other tab where you logged into GitHub and went to Snakes Ladders repository. Go there. Yeah. So okay, hold on. Okay, now scroll up, click on code icon on the left. That, yeah. So that is a menu, actually code issues and all that. Now when you click on code, you see this Srira dev main.py initial version. So now you got in the center you're seeing, I mean below snakes and ladder you're seeing master. Okay. So master and then Srira dev initial version main.py. Now click on main.py. You're seeing the code which you have pushed from there to here. You see specific changes are also there. Print F double quote high name, right? Yes. So snakes and ladders is your remote repository and your file has been sent to your file main.py has been pushed to the remote repository. So this is a safe version, a safe code. Okay, even anything happens in the local, this will be there. Okay, you got a login in GitHub and you got a remote repository. How you will share this repository with anybody else with this the whole path.git you copied, no? Like in my case, this one Marco Polo. So a pulodu or minus github.com/pulodu/Marco Polo dot git. See that complete URL is your project location. Okay, that is your repository. If anyone has to contribute to your repository, you can share that. At the moment, it looks like it is private. Okay, so that's fine. You are only going to use it. Okay, so this is our first task. We have come so far, completing, creating a local repository, saving changes, and creating a remote repository, and then push the file to remote repository. Okay. In our case, we created this snakesladders.git. Now on to the second task, git ignore file when commit. Okay, so then what I would ask you to do is create okay, in your project, now on the project navigator under git pro 003 or anywhere in that region, right click. You're moving to second task where the while checking in or while committing, you'll ignore a certain file. So first let's create the certain file called secrets.py. How you create a new file here, Sriram? Right click. Am I seeing your screen? Oh, in between I'm seeing my own screen, pardon me. Yeah, go to Pycharm. Sorry, yeah, go to Pycharm. Not here, not here. You could create things here. There is no problem, but let's go back. Not here. This is all GitHub. You don't do anything on the remote repository. It's a so safe. Code is safe there. Everything active developer does is on Python. Okay. Now right click on this project on the left navigator. Yeah. No, not there. Not there. Just every time. Not there. Yeah. Where you see main. Right. Yeah. New. You're going to create a hold on, Python file, use, yeah, Python file, type secret.py. secret.py. No, .py. All lowercase, secret, S lowercase, correct. Okay. And it is a Python file. Enter, just enter. A new file is, yeah, add file to get it's asking. Hold on. Not yet. Just cancel that. Yeah, we are not adding right now. This file, hold on. Right. Yeah. Type some key or access key, access hyphen key. We are creating a variable inside this, nothing more. Or just say password equal to password. Typically, it would be API key or password. Okay, equal to within double quotes, put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the moment this this file is done, you can do file save. Okay, so no, hold on. Okay, you can before you save, just give me a moment. Pardon me. Just this done. Now go to main. Main also we're going to modify. At the top, below line 1, click, yeah, say from secret. Import password. Yeah, choose that. So this main also got modified. Now watch what happened. The main got changed to blue color. Okay, so any modified file will come to blue. Okay, that's the color coding. Any file which is not yet in the repository will be shown in red here. Fine. Now these are the changes we have done, but I just pointing attention to the color changes. Pay attention, that also makes some significance. Okay, so that's blue is a modified file. Okay, red is not yet checked in. So now open the, on the left side, the arrow is there, VENV, click on that. We're going to ignore this secret.py, right? So click on the arrow under VENV, directly that arrow. No, click there. And there is git ignore hiding there, third entry. Yeah. Click on that. You can double click. Hold on. So here at row 3, I mean, here is something star and all that. Just at row 3, yeah, click on row 3 and put secret.py. That's the file you want to ignore. Secret.py. Okay, so this is now going to work like that. Okay, now what you do is let's add. See, the file is okay. Right click on main. We modified main, no? Okay, we modified main. Right click on main, then choose git and choose commit file. Yeah, no. Oh, it will always appear like what you wrote initially. So just now you say added password. Overwrite this. And firstly, I'd overwrite only. Yeah. So this like you modified the main. However, you added secret to git ignore. So hold on, just one moment. What you can put there? I'm just checking. Oh, okay. So completely you are doing at your end only, right? I stopped. Okay. So overwrite this and hold on. Include and commit to push origin master. Yeah. Here you're going to commit. Okay. So here you say added secret or added password or something. You can type in that. it's no longer initial version, right? So we are now, either you can give it some descriptive change saying that added secret key or something, added password. Okay, just keep it like that. Before you commit, that description, short description is going to appear. It's showing the previous description and it's highlighted in blue. Okay, so if you type, that will go away. Yeah, go ahead, type added password. Start typing. Yeah, directly you can added password. Okay, so and then commit. Choose the commit button on the bottom. Yeah, it's updating. Okay, so we'll click on the Git panel. You see, initial version and then it went to edit password. Correct, no? So that's where it is. I will, okay. In at my end, I have not caught up with all those changes myself. So let me do so. Just hold on for a moment, okay? Okay, Sriram, just hold on for a moment because I will also make similar changes. So it will also look like a refresher for you. I
Okay.
modified this and then I did a git commit mend, not just this. Wait, I modified a secret file, right? Not the commit one. Hold on. Escape, escape. Go back. I'm also adding new Python file, secret dot py, and secret dot py. I'd say password equal to 345 password. And in git ignore, I'm just putting secret dot py. Okay, so git will ignore this. Okay, like that. Now I make a commit of the main. Git commit file. File committing is saying added password. So that is committed. How do I know? I go to the folder and go to show changes, local history. So this is the commit added password. Okay. And what changed here? Contents are identical. Where is that? Oh, from secret import password. Okay. Git commit. Okay. Added password appeared twice. Never mind. Um, that's just today. Okay. So if I go to local history, yeah, added password. So happened to it twice. That's fine. No problem. It's showing side by side what changed. Okay. So And that's the latest. Now I added password git ignore as ignored this file. Secret.py is not in the repository. Okay. Of course, you cannot see it right away, but it will ignore. That's the task about. So we come so far here. And of course, git push commit push origin master. So this latest I can push to master. So right click git push. Okay, define remote remote repository. I'm going to pick Marco Polo. Okay, click OK. Main push. So it pushed the remote repository. I have to just go to the remote repository to see. So it will keep track of the pushes here. Okay. Marco Polo 4 commits. Code. We will have to sign in to see. Okay, it's pushing a code here. Just give me a moment. 5 4. Okay, so Marco Polo not be connected here. Push rejected because I don't think it got configured. Settings, I'll just check once again. GitHub. Okay, GitHub seems to be there. Okay, so let's try git push. We did go one time, but let's see. New push. It's pushing. Push rejected. For some reason, it's console content git pull before. Okay, before the push. Push list origin master. That's commit and push to origin master. Some reason it is rejecting. It's saying, yeah, because there could be a file there. Okay, it's showing the changes. Repaired. It's something to do with this. There is a remote here. I did create a remote, right? Local is seen, but remote is not seen. I mean, probably some reason. Okay, will not bother. At least it's going well for you. Okay. Um, probably is because there's a similar file of the same name pushed by another branch or whatever reason it is not. Okay, they ignore part of it. At least works at your end. Okay. So I'm repeating second time to the same branch and all that. So that could be the reason. Okay. Maybe I'll have to add some file and then try. No problem. Okay. Doesn't even show me here the remote repository. So I'm wondering where it went. No issues. I will park there. Let's move to the third task at your end. We develop a branch. Okay, I'll come. Yeah, you're seeing a remote, right? Okay, fine. Click on the folder on the left top corner. No, not the hamburger, the folder. Yeah. Anytime we come here, it's a folder. Now, in main, click on the main tab, main.py. Click on the tab, main.py. Or I can show you, just hold on. I'll show you here. Yeah, watch what I'm doing for a moment. Pardon me. Watch what I'm doing for a moment. I'm just adding a function, def add a comma b colon return a plus b. Okay, return a plus b. Can you do so at your end? This is saved. I'll just save changes. Save all. Now I've added a function. The main file got modified. It's in blue. Okay. And so I go in here and commit that file saying added a function. Okay, added a function, something like that. Just added a function. Okay, commit. We added a function, it's committing at the current local. Okay, so do so at the same at your end. Yeah, let's see. Click on the main tab. Yeah, at your end, click on the main tab. Are you able to follow? Click on the main tab, Sriram. Yeah, in your Pycharm, not anywhere else. In your Pycharm, click on the main.py. What happened? Okay. Click on the main.py here. No, it's already open. So click on the code editor on the tab. Yeah. Above in line 6. Yeah, click there. Yeah. Def add. Def. You're going to def define. It's def. Yeah, space add open parenthesis a comma b. A comma space b. Yeah, space b. Yeah, colon at the end of the line. Colon. No p colon, just colon. Yeah. Enter. Type return a plus b. Space a plus b. Yeah. Enter one more blank line. Yeah. Now save this file. Hamburger menu. Save all. Save all. Yeah. So you saved this file, but the file is still blue. Okay. So right click on in the navigator. No. Yeah, the blue in the navigator. Go to Git. Okay. Commit. Now type in added a function. A space function. Added a function. Yeah, commit. Click on commit. Committed, added a function. Okay, so that's good. Now what you do is right click on main. If this function is in local repository, we'll push to remote. So git, yeah, choose git. push. Choose push. Okay. Yeah, it is going to push to, yeah. Click on push. Okay, I think it's got, okay, it's doing something. Give it a moment. What is the message at the bottom?
Push to.
Okay, it has gone, added a function. Okay, a minute ago. Just now switch to that GitHub, the on the browser. Now go to GitHub.
Sir, could you repeat that? Your voice is breaking
I'll
off.
repeat. I'll repeat. Go to GitHub. Go to GitHub. Uh, yeah. Now, yeah, this refresh, right? It's no longer the initial version. Just refresh. Yeah. Now click on. See, added a function is appearing here. Yeah. Click on main. No. Click on main.py. That's your file actually. Main.py. You can see the function being added. No, add return a plus b is a def add. Yeah, so that's the repository is having this. Okay, now you're right. um, okay, so we come through the second step or the second task. I'll just recap here. Just follow on my screen, please. We added one function and we pushed to a remote. Okay, so the next task is to create a branch, make changes, and then commit. Okay. So again, create a development branch, add a function. In fact, we have put the main function in the main, no problem. Now what we'll do is click on the project. Sorry, I'll guide you. Next to the project, click on the folder. When I say folder, it's a folder on the left top. Um, just hold on, Jairam. Instead of you doing, let me show you, and so you can follow. Okay, I click here. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I have master.
Sir, I can't see the screen.
Oh, you can't see my screen. Okay, now I'm showing you my project 003. There is only master. Okay, and I want to, okay, I want to create a branch. Okay, here is new branch. New branch name. Okay, new branch name is development, like that. Okay, and create. So then there are two branches. I mean, the master is there, that's your active branch, and then a new development branch is there. Branch is like a copy, okay, of that file. So here you see at the top, now it has switched to development. This means the same project and files are in development now. Okay, so how you can switch here is master and development. Okay, this is a recent change. In the local now there are two. So we branched. Okay, we have branched here. Now when I keep it in master, I choose master. I have to now, typically if I have to make my change, I'll do it in development. Only development is where it is shown up in the top. So you are in development. So if it is showing development here, now we are working on the development branch. Okay. So now I make a change a plus b to a minus b in the development branch. Okay. In the development branch. And so since I made a change, of course I save the project here, but since I made a change, I will commit this to the local branch. Pardon me. main.py get commit. Okay. When I modify the function has become blue. Okay. Modify the file has become blue. Modified to function to a minus b. Simple enough. Okay. That means I'm making a change. I have now committed. So you see this modified function to a minus b in the Git panel. Branches development. Okay. It is in development. Okay. Yeah. Now I'll give you the control. Let's follow on your screen. I'll stop the share here. Can you share your screen? Yeah.
Yes.
On the menu, just yeah, right or right click on the project menu. No, not there. Here, inside, there it is. Yeah, right click there. Yeah, create gate. Hold on, hold on. Branches, a new branch is also correct. Yeah, new branch. Okay. New branch name, development. Click create. Branching. Hold on, it's created the development branch. Okay. So here under on the left bottom, you can see local development and master. Where is it? On the local. Under local, you're seeing now two. So master is the main, where the star is, and the development is having the latest. Okay. The card is on the latest. That means that is currently a new one. Now you modify a plus b to a minus b. In the main.py, in the code editor, just change that to a minus b. Okay. All right. Now files got blue. Okay. You can do save. File save all. And right click on main. Go to git and say commit. Yeah. Choose commit. Say modified. Type in modified function to a minus b. Some small narrative, that's all. Okay, and click commit. Yeah, there it comes. Okay, so but that it's in the development. The main is not changed. Okay, main is not changed. You are in development. Now click back on the folder on the left top. Okay, so just be right there. Okay, after you committed main.py is become gray. Okay, see, no, it is still not yet in the remote repository. Yeah, it is just gray. The file is grayed out. No, from blue it has turned gray. I don't do anything. Just hold on. Now let me go to the final step. Okay, you can stop the share. Just we can do step by step. Are you able to follow here? Okay. So now I'm clicking. You hope you are able to see my screen.
I
Okay.
can't see you.
Yeah. So right click here. Now I'm in
But
development.
sir,
Yes.
I can't see your screen. I can't.
Okay.
Cannot.
Let me just share again. I didn't share right. Okay. Okay. So So under this project, now I'm in development. Okay. I'm building a feature. So I just made a simple change. Okay. I am enhancing that feature. Now right click. I want to make this change. I've finished. I tested everything. Looks like it works fine. Okay. But I want to commit this. I want to merge this branch, development branch back to the main branch. So under Git, I go choose merge. Okay, I made the change. Let me even show you local history. It'll help. I made the change, I committed the change, modified this function. Okay, made the change, committed the change. Fine. But I have this change is still in development. Okay, so it's in development. Okay, so that's where it is. Now right click here, Git, I want to merge. So see this arrow, merge. Okay, merge development to the master. Okay, it merge into development. No, merge into the development. Okay, modify options, create and commit, fast forward, merge. There are some options, just let's not bother. Merge into Git merge development. Okay, I'm sorry, not this. Already merge. Master. Okay, Git merge master. Hold on, let me just. You're already in development. Okay, right click, Git merge master. Okay, I'm merging to master. Okay, merge. Happened. So then, okay, okay, sorry, I missed one step here. Let me show you here. When you merge finally, you have to check out the master. Why check out? Because you have to put the head into the, your development is where it's going on, but before you push to the master, before you update or merge to the master, you have to check out master. So how you do that, I'll tell you. On master, right click and choose checkout. Okay, so this is one step here. Check it out master. So you see the card has gone on that one. So we're making the master the active branch. Okay, this is a branch development branch, but master is now where that card is. We made that as a head. Head is on the current branch. So that's one step. So update. So check out the master, and then only you can merge. Okay, so that's why it is showing red. So now I am in the master. Right click, Git merge the development. Okay, so it is merging. One file updated in commit, view commits. Okay, modified. So what has happened? Master is now modified, A minus B. Okay, so if I go to the master, it is master. Now I did not change in the master originally, right? When I changed, it was in development. It was here only. So I did check out the master and then I merged the development. So when I merge the development, main.py is now having A minus B. Are you observing that? So two steps. While the branch, the development branch is to be checked, is to be merged to the master. You check out the master, and then you choose right click and merge to merge the development. Okay, like that. Git merge. and you choose merge development. So development will be merged to master. Can you do so at your end as well? I'll stop sharing. Please share your screen. So when you see here on the top, it's in development. To make the change, you made the change. Oh, wait. Not yet, not yet. Cancel here. Don't go into merge to development. Yeah. You are in development. Okay. You are in development. You have to click on the arrow to the right of the word development there. On the top, next to where the very top menu is. The header. Yeah. Click on the drop down. Hold on. Yeah, choose master. Yeah, choose master from that. Yeah, click on that. Yeah, checkout. Yeah, click checkout. So now the head is on the current branches on the master. On the left bottom where you see local, the card is on the master. Local master, the yellow card is on the left pane. On the bottom, below head, local master. So that means you checked out the master. Okay. Now in master, yeah, open the file on the navigator, go to the, on the project navigator, go to click the arrow to the left of Git Pro 001 on the top, not there. Yeah, and inside the uh, project, yeah, the folder is not opened. No, not like that. Yeah. Now right click on main. No, hold on. Don't. Oh, sorry. Click on main again. Click, not right click. Click on main. Do you see that is A plus B now? Okay. That's the main is still on A plus B. Now right click on main. Now right click on main and choose Git. Okay. Click merge. We are on master. Merge. Choose Git merge. Choose the drop down. Choose development there. Yeah, merge. You see the plus change to minus? Did you see that? Yeah, it was A plus B, it just changed to minus. So what has happened is uh, the development branch got merged to the master. Okay. Okay, is that clear? Although it was a small
Yes.
change. Yeah, it was a small change. So that's okay. Now the last step there, you push to remote origin. Okay. Merge there. The final step is right click on main. Yeah, right click on main, go to Git, choose push. Yeah. So push. So this modified A minus B is going to push to main. Okay. In the remote. Yeah. Choose push. Wait a moment. Go to GitHub, the browser. Yeah. Earlier it was A plus B. Now click on main once again. Go to your home. Yeah. Or yeah, click on snakes and ladders. The link there. Snake ladder. Earlier it was A plus B. Now click on main again. See, it showed modify to A minus B. So that's changed. Okay. So your latest changes come here. Is that clear? Okay. The modified function A minus B is come here. So this is how So that completes your push to the remote origin master. Now come back to Pycharm. Back to Pycharm, go to show history. You can see the entire history. No, not there. Actually, git log is showing everything. Initial, edit, added function, modified a minus b, and the head is on the master. There is a development branch, all fine. Choose right click on main.py. Just right click on main.py. It's grayed out, so it's everything is fine. Go to show local history, show history. So all the changes on the left till it merged, okay, is on that. Okay, on the left below search contents, it's showing it checkout of master, and the modified function a minus b is merged, and the git merge is there, and it's showing a minus b. Okay, okay, so that's, is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, so before the merge, is it showing a plus b on the left? Yeah, see, there's a before and current, no? And under before, def add return, what is it showing? In the return, below in the def add a comma b on that, yeah, return is showing what? A plus b.
Yes.
And now the latest is a minus b, correct? On the current on the right
Yeah.
side. Yeah, so that's the change. Okay, so before it was like that, now we have changed that, and it is after the merge. Okay, so you submitted the branch and you merged it. Okay, so branching and merging. Okay, that's what we have done. And so that commits, that completes the hands-on. So hopefully you're able to follow the tasks what we given, right? So you are able to get, I'll just share my screen and we'll wrap it up. Okay. Yeah, you can stop sharing. You completed. You can save all and keep the project for reference. Okay, so then, okay, so that's GitHub, Git and GitHub. Okay, we just did task one, create a local repository and a remote repository. We committed some files to the remote, local and remote. We modified, adding a secret.py and put it in the git ignore so that it ignores this file. Did a commit to local for the modified main.py, and we pushed to remote. Then we branched out, made changes, and then we merged to the merge the development branch where it has changed function to a minus b, and those changes were uh, updated or merged once you were, those changes were merged to the master. Okay, so we did that in these steps. We put a checkout on master, then right click and merge to master. So this is merged into, and push remote origin master. This is merged into development. Okay. So that's our development branch. You are already in master, and then it's merging uh, development. The merged into comes from the development to the master. Okay. So that's what we did. Okay, hope you got some idea now how development works. We will uh, wind up the session here. Okay. Um, of course, some of the things which are following is in conceptual level only. I'm going to not do a hands-on there. Okay. Uh, we can continue on the next week. Okay. Is that fine? it's almost done here. Okay. So, Sriram, this session is over here. Okay. We will continue in the next session. I mean, you're on mute. Okay. Please unmute. We'll continue in the next session to go into the rest of the topics, but they are on my slides already. Okay. So I'll share the slides with you. This is all about like GitLab is another uh, CI/CD pipeline. Okay, I mean basically it's continuous integration, continuous delivery. It's a DevOps software application called GitLab, and there we do whatever we did can be done in GitLab. Okay, it's a single product, but everything is continuously released and automated. Okay, so that's what it is. And in GitLab, you have options. Why GitLab? Because you have various capabilities inside it to various portals. Like here is your cloud account on Vercel, and you can create a connection from GitHub. From GitHub, you can link GitHub and GitLab, and your project from GitHub can be pushed to GitLab. And we see that there is some template in Vercel. When you log into Vercel, it allows you to deploy a Python Flask application as a cloud. Okay. So from that Flask application, it is building into that Vercel to import that repository. Okay, it imports a repository to Vercel. I choose Flask Hello World, simple. Okay, and it has a templated approach. And yeah, once you select the Flask Hello World template, it's going to allow you to deploy your Flask application from inside of GitLab using a GitHub account. Whatever is in GitHub, it links to Vercel, and your Flask Hello World application like this is going on a cloud deployed. Okay. So with this URL, it's on a public domain. Okay. So Flask Hello World follow like this, it'll come. And your Hello World is deployed on Vercel Cloud. Okay. So they have some feature where the project on GitHub, Flask Hello World, is deployed on Vercel's cloud. Okay, so that it connects with GitHub and other capabilities. Another, all the files can be even linked up like that. Okay, so here is another development. I'm deploying an API inside it. This is a route hello world about page, and that's listed as a project inside CI/CD. So here it's GitLab. Okay, so what we saw here is a deployment of Flask Hello World into Vercel, and it's Vercel is a public cloud which you can host for free as a developer. Okay, only not for production, just for development purpose it is there. So here that is there. GitLab is there. GitLab as a test CI/CD. You create a new project, and there are some template approach of either you create a new project or from template, or import your existing project and run an external pipeline. The pipeline allows you to do continuous apply pipeline out here, allows you to continuously plan, code, build, test, release, deploy, and then you monitor, look for any issues, and again plan those releases. So this is a continuous integration, continuous delivery and deployment, CI/CD. Okay, so there is it's a model of deploying. How this is a pipeline. A pipeline can be like when you are, so when you're developing, the build is there, the production, the test environment is there, the integration test, everything is actively going on. And after the test, you release, you ship to production and various environments like that, QA, staging, production. You have various servers. Everything is in a continuous manner. Okay, so that is differing from the earlier version where you release packages, somebody has to install, test, and then only run and migrate separately. Here, this is in continuous mode. Okay, that's what it is. Automated testing is possible. Okay, then this GitLab is a tool for that. Now in GitLab, we've seen this Vercel as a Flask template. Further, GitLab project allows you to import project. Okay, import a repository. Here there are some repositories you can point to. I import from GitHub that way to the Flask Hello World. And once that import repository is done, it's brought that project to GitLab. It is deployed to it's deployed the files here. You can see in GitLab, and you can set up a CI/CD pipeline. This clicking the setup, it sets up this pipeline. This is called a pipeline. Okay, pipelines. These are some latest features. It has some code inside the pipelines, like stages, build, test, deploy, everything happening continuously in some what's called a YAML. YAML stands for yet another markup language. Okay, nothing new, but what's happening is each of this is one environment. So it will deploy, test everything in a continuous manner. Of course, that's not what we are going to show right now, but that's how it is done. Okay, and so that completes this module. The last one was Sonar Cloud. Okay, now Sonar Cloud is much like what I showed GitLab on screen. Sonar is a third-party company called, let's go there. Earlier they were calling it Sonar Cube, and now we have Sonar Cloud, which is, you can link up your GitLab or your login with SSO on anything like that. It requires a login here, but GitHub account can let you log in to various systems. So authorize Sonar Cloud. Okay, I'm just trying to get in there. So here there are projects from multiple kind of languages. What Sonar Cloud does, it's a CI/CD code, what do you call, code quality check. Because typically when you do Git continuous integration, continuous development, you do that in cycle, like I showed in the presentation, that loop, right? But that loop can be shortened before the release itself. Some standard codes can be checked. The code can be checked for standard quality checks. I repeat, if the code is not in proper formatting, code is following the latest Python standards, if there are some bugs, when you release in an automated manner, that automated testing will show the bug. But here Sonar Cloud allows you to analyze your project, and once you, I take a sample project, okay. Once you analyze the project, it is going to tell the code quality issues like upfront. So it will create a quality profile. Okay, which means there are so many rules it checks. So I just ran this some time back. So here is the Sonar way for various softwares, Apex, ABAP, C, C++, all languages are here. So all languages, all the rules are going to be checked here. Okay. Upfront. So built in so many 247 rules for Python is there. So JSON, everything is Java, JavaScript. Every language on the planet is put inside this. Python, here is a profile. 283 rules get checked upfront before you deploy, before you test. So it shortens the loop for a code quality check, any inconsistency, any security, all that, reliability, all that is being checked, and it calls it quality gates. So rules are checked. Rules like, okay, consistency rules, you can see the rules, what follows, what are rules and all that. Uh, so for Python, 331 rules. Init should not have this way, some break and continue should be outside the loop, inside some, all rules are predefined rules, and it runs that on your project upfront. Okay, so you can create what's called a quality gate, and it checks your main.py code, continuous checks, and it proactively finds out issues. Okay, so that's the main advantage here. Proactively in your project, it finds out issues so that you don't deploy and then later have bugs, right? So when you deploy, later have bugs, and then a bug fixing guys, support engineer is coming to fix the bug and release. Whereas with Sonar Cloud, you can proactively with these rules, standard rules, check some, create quality gates, run this, and you know, fix or identify issues and fix it before the release. Okay, so that shortens that loop where we saw that the loop, right? We saw the loop. CI/CD, continuous integration and deployment loop. This one is shortened. Yeah. So here, as you code this loop, here they are doing bug fix and all that after the deployment. Whereas before the, at the time of the build and the test, before the release itself, the code quality issues are proactively found out and identified with um, in the Sonar cloud. Okay, so then the developer can fix that before the release. Okay, so before even testing and fixing, these are called quality gates. The quality gates cut short the later phase here. In fact, most quality issues happen after you release the software and deploy it, and then you start operating. That's where the quality issues. So this cycle is shortened here. Okay, so you have a smooth deployment and operation. So that's the idea of Sonar Cloud, so that they can proactively fix issues with quality checks in various languages. So it's a common tool used and asked in various testing and development uh, for job purposes. So basically, developers have they worked on Sonar Cloud. Okay, so that's asked here. So that's the Sonar Cloud. I'm just taking your projects can be proactively checked. Of course, this is all a developer license. I mean, the account I put like a, admin as a student or something like that, you can also explore. Okay, so favorite public projects, you can explore more. Okay, bugs, vulnerabilities, all that is proactively identified here, various across various languages and all that. Python is here. So these are quality gates. Okay, quality gates. Code coverage means all these code smells, code coverages, code vulnerabilities are predefined, and you can run. These are some public projects where they have passed the test. If you see the test is passed. The full analysis is shown there. See full analysis. So the issues, what were the issues, what are the security, uh, the code smells. Okay, it's called code smell. You smell some issue upfront like that. Okay, so that's about Sonar Cloud. It's yeah, so it shows how many issues fixed and all that. No problem. So it's not just for Python, it's for all other languages too. So, okay. So code coverage, so many done coverage. Here are some graphs and charts on those. Uh, these are all the code issues. Whether it passed these checks, it is showing. Okay, so that's what it is. So many lines of code, it just reviews it up front, and you can see if there are issues in a proactive manner. Okay, storage. So this is asked when you look at Python developers, people do ask whether you have some exposure to this. Okay. Okay, so that's for the entire program. I thought I will cover it separately, but yeah, we have just looked at it here in this session. So what I will do is, as in next session, okay, we can come out of GitHub and all that. Back to the coverage of the Pythonista program. This particular module, I have to get the quiz in. I will put that through. Okay. Hope you have reviewed the quiz at the end of each of these topics. Okay. So that's, yeah, we have come to a quite a long haul at the end. Okay. GitHub, we just completed this. Yeah, of course, robot test framework is there. I will show that in a separate session. So in the next week, we will just wrap it here, but make sure you go through the entire thing, review the quiz and all that. If you have questions, let's have the next session as robot testing framework and some hands-on on that. With that, we'll wrap this Pythonista program, and you can ask me questions anywhere. Go through the quiz in each end of each module. Okay. So Sriram, anything you want to ask now? Are you able to follow so far? Looks like you've been following very closely, and you have understood. Just review your understanding with those quizzes. Okay. And if you are requiring something to be addressed once again, we'll do so in the next session, which will be the final session. Okay. So I'm open to have a Q&A sort of approach where something is not clear and all that. We can address those issues. Hope you enjoyed the whole coverage.
Yeah, yes, I did. I was just wondering for
Uh,
the quizzes, it's on the Skillanything website,
Still
yes?
anything? Yes, yes, yes.
When I went to the website, I couldn't find the quizzes, or when I did, there was no quizzes available, so I'm not sure how to access them.
As far as I know, is at the end of each module. Um, and now for this module, the recording will come through. So at that time, we can see. But let me just see if I can log in. Yeah. Okay. So the self-learning is where it'll. Okay. Self-learning. Yeah, my Django program is also going on. There are some students on this Django bootcamp. But self-learning, hold on, where will you find this? Data science. Yeah, Pythonista bootcamp. So these are the topics, right? So we covered all of these. DevOps on our cloud. So if you go to GitHub, it may not have anything right away, but let's say Flask or so Flask. Where is I'm showing my self-learning data science self-page. Hold on, I'm under data science. Yeah, lessons assignments. So the lessons are linked here is what I understood. Okay, let me take one of them. Frameworks. It has come. I think if you log in, it should come up. I mean, I don't know why it's not showing for me. Maybe that.
Should I share my screen with my logged in page and maybe?
Yes, yes. Why don't you share your screen?
Okay,
That way we
all
can
right.
examine. Yeah. Yes. Under self-paced, it should show. Yeah, log in there. Yeah. Yeah, data science. Yeah, click on that. Pythonista bootcamp. Yeah. Yeah, those are the assignments, but under lessons, the recording should be seen. Uh, Frameworks. Yeah. Correct. So these are the correct. So these are the various contents, but the quiz, hold on. So if you go to the end of it, there should be the quiz. Take quiz. That's where it is. Okay. So yeah. So there are total questions. Start the quiz and all that. So this is the approach at the end of each. There are quizzes. Okay, and the same slides is put there as contents. Okay. So review the quiz at the end of each of them. Take this quiz, it has certain review. Basically, it could be some 5 questions or could be some 10 questions like that. Okay. Just to refresh your understanding. So take at the end of each topic, there are quizzes. So this is how you can, the videos are out there also. Okay. The videos are out there at the, see under each section, the videos will be there. 20 minutes. Yeah. There's not only the slides, the video recording is also available. For example, click on where are the recordings? Class recordings. Click on that. And under that, here lesson 1, lesson 2, it's like that. All of our sessions available anytime to you. Okay. So that's where the recordings are uploaded. It takes some time to upload. So that correlation is in the lesson plan in the Excel, which I used to show. No, I'll typically let me share my screen one moment. See what was shown there as lesson 1.1 is there on this Excel. I am sharing my screen in a moment, just a moment. And so here we have lesson numbers, no? Lesson, this is 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 like that. Okay. So this is 2.1, 2.2, 3.1, 3. Likewise, he is put it like lesson and topics. Okay. So like this, the videos are there. Is that clear? So the recordings are self-paced. All of what we have gone through, he has sort of edited and put there. Okay. So except the last one, these two, the last topic, give it few days, he'll upload it there. And of course, this we have to complete. Okay. So is that clear? You can review the recording anytime by logging into the portal. Also, now you can review the quiz. Anything is not clear, you want to run it again, that recordings are available. Quiz, we are only checking what you are taught in the class you followed. So take all those quizzes, okay? Either 5 questions at the end of each lesson, like that. Or it could be 10 questions. That's nothing more. It's very simple questions. Any clarifications, doubt, we'll have one review session, QA session next week. Is that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
So the next week we'll just do this robot framework and then go into anything which you not understood, want to redo and things like that. And we'll be wrapping up this shortly. Okay, I'll keep it open for one more session if you have to, one or uh, if one session is there, you're through with all your questions, we'll wrap it there. Or if you have more, we'll continue on the following session. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I hope it was a quite useful sessions for you. You can give your feedback. Again, feedback of the program itself can be given in the I have my LinkedIn. You can go in, either you or your father can give a review there. That will help. Okay. Or
Yeah.
you tell somebody else who want to benefit from such a program. Yeah, you can spread the word. through your friends. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You have a good day then. Yeah, it was a long session, but yeah, it had to be so. Okay, we'll meet next week. Okay, next Saturday. Okay.
Okay.
All
Right.
right.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.